All right, everybody, welcome back for part 2 of the 2022 game collection ads, game collection expansion, however you want to refer to it as. This is everything I picked up in 2022, part 2. So, picked up a Game Genie for the SNES. I also got Championship Pool, complete inbox. Yeah, it does not have the cardboard in there, so I guess it's not complete, but it has the manual in the game. And I picked this up for $10 and was very happy with it. I love the game. I love playing the game, let alone love the game itself. Here is Iron Sword Wizards and Warriors 2. Has the cartridge, the game, or the plastic bag, as well as the manual and stuff in there. $15. So I don't want to take it apart and mess that up anymore. Nintendo 64 controller pack, as well as a PS2 memory card. GameStop, or not GameStop, Game Exchange messed up. It's $3.99 instead of the additional, or traditional, typical, whatever you want to call it, $4.99 for a regular PS2 controller or memory card. I gotta take a breath. Been talking. I literally stopped the video long enough to put everything up y'all just saw in part 1 and started over. So forgive me. Xbox One games. The one I'm playing right now, Far Cry 5. I've played it. Played it like a year ago, year and a half ago, whatnot. When I had my game room. Really fun game. I did not do all the side missions and stuff. That's what I'm going back and doing. And I just picked this up last night, not before last. I don't remember. So that I can carry on, with the second part of that. So don't mess up my Ghostbusters mat any more than I already have. There's a giant hole back here because somebody drug this tote on it. That's what I do. So we'll start with our Genesis collection. This actually just got upgraded quite a bit just the other day. So I picked up NBA Jam not long ago, it's actually before I found my Genesis system, so happy to add that. But I picked up Pirates Gold. It is not complete, but it does have the case and the cartridge, which is nice. And then Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It is complete. It is not the best of shape, and it's torn off right here. But it's not for resale or anything, but that's fine. It's just a good game to have. Oh, there it is. And then, if you can see it, Sunset Riders for the Genesis. I picked that up as well. It's more of, in 21 when I sold everything, I had a wall full of common fillers, $3 to $5 games, probably 400 sports games, things like that. I want to do it differently. I want to do games I will play, as well as games I've never played and never been able to afford, per se. So when I trade stuff in, that's what I get. NES cleaner cartridge, or system cleaner, I got this one from Andy. He put it in the garage sale, and I ended up trading him something for it. N64 cleaner. Again, my friend Anthony, he picked this up at the local pawn shop. He beat me to it, unfortunately, but I got it in the end. He said he picked it up for cheap, and I hooked his son up with I think it was a 3DS. No, it was a Advance, the flip open Advance. And I got a 3DS, I think. Top Gear for Super. That's one of my first games that I go to for Super, just because I played it so much as a kid. You can't go wrong with it. I'll still play it for hours on end now. Looking for a Super Nintendo. That's a system we don't have. Killer Instinct. Man, this is the game to have. Okay, there's a lot of games to have. It's one of the ones for me, because I had it as a kid. Super Mario All-Stars. Star Fox. And then this one, Shadowrun. Again, it's a big game as far as price-wise now. I paid $60 for it, less tax, because it was a trade-in deal that I got a bunch store credit for. So it's just a game I want to try, as well as it's an investment, as far as not, like I say, cheap fillers. So Xbox One games, instead of taking all these dudes out of here, I will just read off the titles. If you want to see the cases or whatnot, just let me know. Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition, Sniper Elite 4, Halo Master Chief Collection, Black Ops Cold War, Red Dead 2, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, Open Country, Red Dead Redemption, the first one, Game of the Year Edition, Forza Horizon 4, and then 3, Oblivion, which is the Game of the Year Edition, backwards compatible, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Bioshock The Collection, State of Decay Year 1 Survival Edition, Rayman Legends. I got a couple of doubles from platform to platform or console to console, so I need to look at thinning those out, I guess. Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition, picked that one up for $3 at a pawn shop. Pac-Man Championship Edition 2 plus Arcade Game Series, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition, Battlefront 2, Star Wars, of course, Call of Duty World War II, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands, and Rainbow Six Siege. Some phenomenal games. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Again, phenomenal game, all of them. Borderlands, a Handsome Collection, Middle Earth, Shadow of War, Mortal Kombat XL, and Battlefield Hardline. Those are all Xbox One games. Of course, some of them are OG Xbox with like Oblivion and stuff, but they're the backwards compatible, or 360 games, I mean. So then it goes into the Xbox Series X games. Forza Horizon 5, Elder Scrolls Skyrim Anniversary Edition, Halo Infinite, and going back to the Skyrim Anniversary Edition, a lot of people, oh, you could have bought the other one. I didn't have the other one. I just wanted it right then. I had tons of store credit from, well, I actually had the $50 trade-in, or $50 gift card whenever I bought my system. So, like I say, Halo Infinite, Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy, the definitive edition. It's phenomenal. I love Vice City and San Andreas both. I didn't care for 3 much, but I went back and tried to play it after I played the other 2, so that's part of it. Call of Duty Vanguard, Far Cry 6, and my favorite of all, you can see that one, the Cowabunga Collection. That thing is just the best money you could spend on a game here lately. So, I can pick these up without throwing them too good. Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, Banjo Kazooie. It's a rough cover, but Rush 2, Extreme Racing, Super Mario 64. So Mario and Turok, along with, let me get this last one out of here. Pokemon Stadium 2. I got all 3 of those with my 64 when I bought it from the guy at work. Now, if you look here, I left it on purpose. This still shows from GameStop, $24.99. Knowing that this is a $60 or $70 game now, could we go back in time a little bit? I don't see a date on here. I wish there was a date as to when it was priced at that, but they quit selling 64 games probably around 04, 05, I'd guess, something like that. So it's been a while, going on 20 years. So some good games I picked up there as well. So then we have NES games, and we have quite a few of them. Most of them are commons just because I get them in trades. If I don't have it, I keep it. If I need a better looking copy, I still keep it until I get that, of course. So we'll run through the common ones, and then we'll pull out the bigger ones. Golf, Mario Duck Hunt, Infiltrator, Ice Hockey, Bayou Billy, Side Pocket, Rad Racer, Operation Wolf, Ninja Turtles, the first game, not the good ones, or not the big ones, I mean, that one's really good. Wheel of Fortune Junior Edition, Lunar Pool, Black Bass, Bad Dudes, Excitebike, Narc, the cover's real bad messed up. Codename Viper, Tetris, Tennis, Back to the Future, POW, I'm going to mess this one up. FAXANADU, Fanadu, I guess. I don't know. Super Mario Brothers by itself, Double Dragon, Paperboy, Chrysalis. You heard me preach about this all 2021 if you watched. This is one of my favorite RPGs ever. I will play this anytime. If I sell everything again, this will be one of the first games I buy, and it was one of the first games I bought this time. I picked it up for like 12 bucks off eBay. If you can pick it up for that, it's well worth the price. If you've never played it before, please do so. It is phenomenal. Link, the gray cartridge, picked that dude up off of eBay. because I got a good deal on it. Super Mario Bros. 2, got that store credit at the game store over in Ardmore, Oklahoma called Anime City. If you haven't checked them out, please do so. They are the closest mom and pop kind of small business local game store. They're not a big conglomerate like Game Exchange or GameStop, and I will try and go there as much as possible. And hopefully I can do some videos there this year. Mario 3, that's just a good one to get. Then we get into the 4 bigger titles. So this one I just picked up not long ago. It's Ultima Quest of the Avatar. Excuse me. That one came from Game Exchange. It's $20, and I think he actually said it was marked down to like $15. Zelda Gold Cart. I had a second one of these that I traded with this Nintendo that I traded to Anthony. And it was a little more worn, but still worked good. Then we got Blues Brothers. Picked this up at Anime City as well. Anytime I go there, I typically take my mid-range games, that are $10 or so. Then I take, a lot of sports games. That's just what I find most of. And I try not to buy those as much now because I don't have the room. I'm working on a work table right now to do a video. So you see the need for room. So I try and get them some moderately priced stuff, and then I take one big item and then a bunch of them other moderately priced stuff like the Banjo-Kazooie and the Rush 2. Those two I know I'll play and I want to. So this one I paid above market value at the time. I think market value at the time was like 97 or something like that, but I also paid with store credit, so I wasn't in it $104 even. But Felix the Cat in phenomenal shape. I mean, if you want to look at that thing, even the back of the cart, phenomenal. So picked that dude up. That was the biggest value-wise, price-wise game that they had for cartridge base. That's what I want to stick to as much as possible. So that's a lot of my collection in a nutshell from 2022. Now, 2023 can be a year of growth. It can be a year of sales. Haven't decided yet. There is a lot of things that Andy and I have talked about, and I have so many different things going on as far as in this garage, because my wife and I like to go thrift store hunting, as you've seen in the past and heard me talk about in the past. And when we do, we go to our local Goodwill as is store, and we pick up just as much stuff as we can in bulk. DVDs, CDs, Blu-rays, video games, all of this stuff in bulk. So in doing so, I now have a excessive amount. Keep meaning to talk about those in videos, and I always forget. So this is, well, you can kind of see it in the video. Man, don't be peeking. So this is essentially the early Christmas gift for myself. DK Oldies, as we all have probably seen by now on eBay or Facebook or wherever, had this on their website. And I actually saw a link. The box is not perfect, but it is complete. System with 2 controllers, the zapper, and the game in a box. And I know it's got the tape on it. I know it's worn here, but I paid $117 for it complete in box. And not always is it worth what market value says. It's worth what someone's willing to pay. And I was willing to pay that for it. I'm glad it didn't go much higher. I wouldn't have been happy paying $250 or something for a beat up box. But I don't need something that looks perfect if it's going to sit on a shelf, which it's not. It's going to stay in this box until I can get a case for it. And once I get a plastic sleeve, then I'll bring it out and I'm not gonna block my Bronco or my Camaro, but I'll find some place to display it. So this is the biggest pickup from 2021 as far as price-wise, probably value-wise overall, for myself, for my collection. I will look towards more boxed systems when I do get boxed systems. It'll probably be a SNES next, and then a Genesis, so I can in turn put my systems in my for sale stuff and get me like a Retron 5. Excuse me, body armor's not agreeing with me. Get me a Retron 5 to play everything on, and then these can just be put up. So thanks for tuning in. I know these were 2 long videos, both of them about 16 minutes. So bear with me, I'll get these edited, and we will see y'all in the next videos. See ya.